Hello everybody, I'm David Bird. Welcome to Half Spin. Today I want to talk about the Smith & Wesson Bullseye throwing axes. I enjoy axe throwing, and I usually throw a traditional throwing axe with a wooden handle and a metal head. So I wasn't too interested in getting a small full-tang throwing axe like this Smith & Wesson Bullseye. But I am a fan of the Smith & Wesson Bullseye throwing knives, so I thought, why not? I'll go ahead and try these throwing axes. These are a small 10-inch full-tang throwing axe. They're made out of stainless steel, just like all of Smith & Wesson's Bullseye throwing line. When I first got these Smith & Wesson Bullseyes, I thought all the rounded corners are not going to work as good as my more traditional throwing axes, because I prefer axes that have a little point, a little upturn at the lip and at the bottom, and so that way it'll dig into the target. I thought these rounded edges would cause these to bounce off the target more. But I was wrong about these Smith & Wesson Bullseyes. They slice nicely into the targets. The front is sharp, the top is sharp, the back is sharp, the whole thing is sharp, and so it's pretty hard to miss with these, which makes them pretty fun when you're just hanging out with some friends and you don't have to concentrate as hard as you normally would with a throwing axe. You can just kind of flick these and they will find a way to stick. The front will stick, the top will stick, the back will stick. The bottom of the handle has a little bit of a taper. It's not sharp, but it's a bit of a taper. And so it wasn't long before we figured out that you can get the handles to stab into the target. Once we figured that out, that kind of became our challenge, trying to get the handles to stick as many times as we could. Let's talk about durability. They're made out of the same stainless steel as the Bullseye throwing knives, which is a little brittle. After only a day of throwing these, I started to notice little nicks on the blade, and so I don't think that they'll last that long. Expect to have to do a lot of blade repair. You'll have to sharpen them, refile them, and fix those blades, because I think you're gonna get lots of nicks. I was just throwing into wood, throwing over grass, nothing too damaging to a throwing axe, but they still developed all of those nicks. On the bottom of the handle is a beer bottle opener. I don't know about how safe it is to be prying open bottles with a sharp axe. So are the Smith & Wesson throwing axes worth it? Well, I had a lot of fun throwing them, much more fun than I thought I would. And so if you're looking for something to throw in the backyard, I think this is a good option. Don't expect them to last too long, because I think you will have to do a lot of blade repair. The other thing is they are kind of thin, they are a little short, and they're kind of light. And so there are other throwing axes out there that are heavier, bigger, and more durable, but the price of these is not bad. And so if you're looking for an inexpensive, full-tang, backyard throwing axe, this is not a bad option. All right, well, I hope I answered any questions you might have about the Smith & Wesson Bullseye throwing axes. If you have a set of these, let me know what you think, or if you have any other questions, throw them in the comments. I will see you next time.